It's a pleasure for me to introduce Tommy Lasorda.
This is the greatest day of my life in baseball. To be selected as the manager of an organization that I love so dearly.
When Tommy Lasorda did replace Walt Alston as the Dodgers manager in 1977, the change wasn't hard to take.
The transition wasn't that difficult at all because we all knew him, we've all been around him at one time or another, so him taking over wasn't really a big adjustment because we'd all know what to expect out of him.
What Lasorda expected was winning baseball, and right away the Dodgers played it, taking 17 of their first 20 games. Eventually, they outdistanced the Cincinnati Reds, taking the pennant with an attack that featured the long ball.
Tom Lasorda had asked me to go for a little more power. He felt that I could hit more home runs. I had tapered off from 21 to 74 down to, the teens. And he said, I want more power from you. I know you can do it. I said, okay, I'll reach back a little farther and see if I can drive the ball more.
In 1977, Garvey did hit more than 30 homers for the first time in his career, and he wasn't alone. That year, for the first time in baseball history, 4 players from the same team hit more than 30 homers, as Ron Cey, Dusty Baker, and Reggie Smith all reached the mark.
In baseball's September stretch run, the leading teams of the 4 major league divisions have all been hot and tough to handle. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been at the top of the National League West since the beginning of the season, and they continue to show the stuff that got them off to their hot start. Ron Cey's been making that play all year. The Penguin got the Dodgers flying early with his scorching bat, and recently he's been smoking again. And you can say goodbye to that one. Reggie Smith continues to park them. There goes home run number 27. Dusty Baker cooks up number 22. And Mr. Dodger, Steve Garvey, really ripping. Blast homer number 29 and RBI number 100. The Dodgers have the artillery to bring home the runs and plenty of defense to prevent them. Though Steve Yeager is one of the best defensive catchers in baseball, the Dodgers obtained veteran Jerry Grote from the Mets for added security. Grote's a proven winner with a knack for chipping in the clutch. He'll also be able to handle those talented Dodger pitchers who go right on blowing them down. Here is Bert Hooton, who takes out a pirate, and the fans are really rooting for Hooton. Here's Don Sutton, on track again after a mid-season slump. At this rate, the Dodgers could be the first team to clinch a division title. The Philadelphia Phillies are also hot and continue to win in the National League East. This week, the Cincinnati Reds found the going mighty tough in Philadelphia. Just watch George Foster go for another RBI. But Joe Morgan's out at home. That relay included left fielder Greg Luzinski and third baseman Mike Schmidt, 2 sluggers who use more than their bats to keep the Phils on top. Now watch Schmidt do his thing at third. How about that? Second baseman Ted Sizemore has really done a job this year. He's hitting close to 300 and doing what it takes to produce rallies. That's one base, and after reaching second a little bit later, Sizemore attempts to steal third. Just watch the play. It's an overthrow. And that gives Sizemore a ticket all the way home. Reliever Gene Garber has also been hot. He won 3 games, saved 5 more in just 27 recent innings of work. The Phillies are giving fans plenty to cheer about, particularly now that center fielder Gary Maddox has returned to the lineup. Back from a shoulder injury, Gary picked up right where he left off. It's out of here. While Maddox was out, Bake McBride played center field and hit over 350. Now the Phils have 2 of the most exciting center fielders in baseball. Hardly an encouraging fact for rivals who hope to overtake the Phillies in these final days.
2 months remain to hold on to the lead.
2 outs. Got to go on a base hit now. Get out, Larry.
Games began to crackle with intensity.
Take it to first, Ahmad. Hey! You bum! You stink! You stink, you bum! Out of there! Some kind of ball game, huh? Just unbelievable.
This is exciting baseball.
Hey! I got it! Come on, son! Go get it, JJ! Here it comes, son!
Pittsburgh had taken a run at the Phillies and come up short. Now the Pirates fought the unbeatable foe. The Pirates stopped smiling as Philadelphia's bullpen stood ready to put on the clincher. Unflappable Gene Garber, a rookie with gunfighter eyes, Warren Brewster, ex-starter Ron Reed, and a deadly serious Tug McGraw. They all sought the classic beauty of a perfect game-ending pitch. The bullpen saved 45 games. The Phillies had their finest August ever, and by September, they were ready to pop the cork. The champagne was Chateau Deer Path, unfit for drinking, but great for almost anything else. For a second straight year, the Phillies celebrated a division title and 101 wins. But a sobering fact remained. Philadelphia had not won a postseason game since 1915.
Welcome to the 1977 League Championship Series. Introducing the National League Eastern Division champions, Philadelphia Phillies, and the 1977 National League Western Division champions, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
The dappled Southern California sky welcomed a handful of Philly fanatics to the playoffs. None was as noteworthy as certain Los Angeles Dodger fans. Frank Sinatra tossed out the first ball. Then Tommy John threw it to Greg Luzinski. Bull parked the ball in Pasadena, and Philadelphia took a 4-0 lead. Then, as the sun set behind the Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles launched a counterattack. The Dodgers loaded the bases, and up stepped Ron Cey, who had ended the game in an 0-for-31 slump.
High drive into deep left field. Back goes Luzinski. It's gone. Red slammer. away. They will not let the game continue. And there is nothing further for me to say. Say's grand slam is the first slam in National League Championship Series history.
With one swing, Say got well, and Los Angeles tied the game. Pennant dreams were in danger. But the faithful had come too far to give up now. Mike Schmidt lifted a low slider to left, and the Phillies went 1-up.
That's the one you needed, man.
Isn't it?
The first one.
First one's a big one, man. That's the first one. Tomorrow win, and then we can have a nice plane trip home.
But a sweep in L.A. was not to be.
Hit well to left field. Might be gone. Back to the wall. Grand slam, home run, Dusty Baker. That home run by Dusty Baker, and here it is again, was the 15th hit by the Dodgers this year against the Phillies. Dusty Baker comes out, gets another salute from the fans. Would you believe 2 grand slam homers by the Dodgers in 2 nights? And Don Sutton on the bench, mighty happy at the way Dusty got a hold of that one.
The next night, lightning struck again. A second grand slam tied the series at 1, and the scene shifted to jam-packed Veterans Stadium.
The Dodgers are in a situation where they have to win at least 2 ball games in Philadelphia.
Well, it's going to be pretty tough for them to win 2 games in Philadelphia the way that we played in Philadelphia.
Ball and no strikes account to Dave Elos. Skies one into shallow center field. Gary Maddox puts it away, 1 down. Top half of the first inning. That'll bring on Bill Russell. Russell, the shortstop, was kind of the goat in game 1 of the series. He made 2 errors, costing the Dodgers 4 runs. Came back in the second game to get a couple of hits. He's 2 for 9 in the playoffs. Line to Ted Sizemore, out number 2. 2 down in the first inning. That'll bring up Reggie Smith. Smith, switch hitter, batting left against Christensen. 2 for 8 in the playoffs with a triple and a run batted in. Reggie was a better hitter left-handed than right-handed during the regular season. Finished the year hitting .307. Got the breaking ball over. Changeup. And he's in front of Reggie Smith, 0-2. Showed Reggie Smith the fastball. Just missed with a change. 2-2.
Quendelstedt indicating the pitch inside. Don't know where it was, but it wasn't inside.
He struck him out with a good fastball. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers in the first. No runs, hits or errors, and none left. The end of 1/2, Los Angeles 0. Phillies coming to bat. Leading hitter in the playoffs, 4 for 9. Chops 1, grabbed by Hooten, and McBride is thrown out. So Bake is out on 1 pitch, 1 down. That'll bring up Larry Boa.
Started him out with a knuckle curve, first pitch of the ball game.
Oh, at 2 for 9 in the playoffs. During the regular season, he hit .280. 0-2 to Larry Boa. 1 down, bottom of the first. 0-0 ball game. Ground ball to shortstop Bill Russell. Throws out Boa. 2 down. That'll bring up Mike Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 9 in the playoffs. That was a big hit, though. A game winner in the first game of this playoff series. The Phillies won 7-5. Mike, during the regular season, off Bert Hooten, 0 for 6. The Dodgers made a good trade in getting Hooten. They got Hooten from the Chicago Cubs a few years ago for Jeff Zahn and Eddie Sullivan, neither of whom are still with the Cubs. High fly ball popped into shallow center. Davey Lopes, the second baseman, squeezes it, and 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies in the first. No runs, hits, or errors, and none left. And at the end of 1, the score: Phillies 0, Los Angeles 0. Ron Say, so far in the championship playoffs, 3 for 7, including a grand slam home run. Ground ball, Mike Schmidt. Ron Say is out. 1 down in the second. That'll bring up Steve Garvey.
Phillies were the best home team in the league, of course, and the Dodgers played the best ball on the road. Interesting statistic.
And, of course, this is down to 2 out of 3 here at Veterans Stadium. Steve Garvey, 3 for 7 in the playoffs. Off Christensen, 4 for 7 this season, 2 of them home runs. Line drive center field. It's going to fall for a hit. The first hit of the ball game, picked up by Steve Garvey. So Garvey is a base runner, first base, 1 out. It'll bring up Dusty Baker. Baker 2 for 7 in the playoffs, one of them a grand slam. Dodgers hitting a slam in each of the first 2 games of the playoffs. The only slams ever hit at National League Championship Series play. Philly scouting report said, "Do not let this man beat you." Christensen has the jump on him, 0-2.
That scouting report also says that this fellow, Dusty Baker, is one of the best slider ball hitters in the league. Christensen has gone with 2 straight fastballs. Might show him a slider now.
Driven to deep left center field. Maddox or Luzinski can't get it. It's off the fence. Gary juggles the ball. Garvey being waved around. Ball is thrown to the plate. He is safe on a close play. Bob Boone thought he had him. Time is called. A momentary juggle by Maddox, and it was a very close play, and Boone thought he had him, and Danny Ozark is out.
Wendell Stett was not in the best of all possible positions to make that call. He was kind of blocked out by Boone. Here it is again, and Baker did hit a slider. Garvey holding to see, he stumbled there, almost fell down. And when Maddox juggled the ball, here's the play at home plate. Maybe we can get a good look at it. Well, we can't see the plate. I believe he might have been safe.
Game 3 began with a controversial play. It had all started with the Phillies' favorite maneuver. Gary Maddox hitting the cutoff man and Bob Boone blocking the plate to perfection. Another angle reveals that Steve Garvey still hasn't touched home plate.
I think he hit the plate. I don't think he ever got the plate. I think Boone had him blocked off.
Well, that's right. From that angle, it looked like he didn't reach the plate.
Never got to the plate. But it's a 1-0 game. Los Angeles leading. Rick Monday, the batter. 1 strike to count to Monday.
Watch it again. There's Garvey coming in. Boone blocking. That's a good block. He did not hit home plate.
Never got the plate.
That's what I say, that Wendelstedt was probably should have been around a little bit, had a little better angle on the play. He was blocked off by Boone.
1-1 the count to Rick Monday. Dusty Baker at second base. 1 out, a run in. Dodgers lead it 1-0, second inning. Monday skies a fly ball to center field. Gary Maddox makes the catch, and Dusty Baker will hold at second base. That's 2 down in the second inning. And it'll bring up Steve Yeager. Yeager has 1 hit in 7 at-bats in the playoffs, a run batted in. It was his first hit ever in championship playoff series action. He had gone 0 for 9 in 1974, and prior to that hit, he was 0 for 15. Yeager a drive to right center field, and it's going to be a hit and another run in. Dodgers lead it 2-0 as Dusty Baker scores. Now the Phillies elected to pitch to Yeager, and it cost him. Yeager knocks in his second run of the playoffs.
And Yeager getting a slider. 2 sliders this inning, both base hits. In fact, Garvey hit one also.
That'll bring on the pitcher, Bert Hooten. Hooten batting .164 during the regular season. He hit 2 doubles, rather, no home runs, knocked in 3 runs. 2-0 Los Angeles. We're in the second. 1 strike to Bert Hooten. That's well hit down the left field line. A fair ball, and extra bases for Hooten. Now watch Yeager. He's being waved home. Schmidt's throw, and he is out at home plate. A great throw by Schmidt. Yeager nailed at the plate on a fine throw by Mike Schmidt, and Yeager is hot. 2 plays at the plate here in the second inning. Dodgers get 2 in the inning.
Here it is. Look at it again. Yeager really getting in there, and Boone, I don't know what Yeager was so steamed up about there. He was tagged before he got his feet in there. He was tagged high, but the feet weren't in.
Greg Luzinski 2 for 7 in the playoffs, including a double and a home run. He hit Hooten well, 3 for 7, a double and a homer off Hooten during the regular season. Knuckle curve missed. Luzinski put on another awesome display in batting practice. Base hit, broke his bat, but he got it in the hole to left field, and the Phillies' first hit picked up by Greg Luzinski. That'll bring on Richie Hebner. Hebner is 2 for 5 in the playoffs. Hooten had his number during the regular season. Hebner went 0 for 7 off Hooten. 3 times Bert struck him out. And it's time for our Pepsi Light trivia question of the afternoon. Ground ball to second, should be 2. To Russell, 1. No! Greg is out at second base. He had it long enough. Hebner's safe at first, but the Dodgers blew a sure double play. Accurate call by Dutch Renner.
Bill Russell in the act of throwing. He did make the force there. He's drawing back the throw and drops the ball.
So Luzinski out. Hebner safe on a fielder's choice. It was a dead double play ball. That'll bring on Gary Maddox. Gary missed the first 2 games of the playoff with that water on the knee after he took a foul ball on the final day of the regular season. Playing for the first time, he finished the year with a 14-game hitting streak. Rich, can you name the player from each team with the most postseason experience? Which player for the Phils and for the Dodgers has had the most postseason experience, including World Series play?
Phillies, I believe it would be Davy Johnson. Dodgers, good question.
Reggie Hebner, first base, 1 out, bottom of the second. Dodgers lead it 2-0. We have a winner in playoff payoff. Harold Renner of Woodbury, New Jersey, has won $500. He got him with that knuckle curveball. First strikeout for Hooten. That's 2 down. And it'll bring up Bob Boone. Booney is 1 for 4 in the playoffs.
I'd have to guess Don Sutton on the Dodgers. Most postseason experience.
All righty. I have the answer for you in the top half of the third inning. One of nothing to count to Bob Boone. Got that pitch over. 1-1 to count to Boone. Driven into left center field for a hit. Hebner will hold at second base. So Boone gets the Phillies' second hit. Phillies have runners at first and second, 2 down. It'll bring up Ted Sizemore. Sizemore is 1 for 7 so far in the playoffs. He had 1 hit off Hooten during the regular season that won the Phillies a game against Bert Hooten, 1-0. He got a base hit in the 9th inning to win the game 1-0 off Hooten here at Veterans Stadium. Nothing to count to Ted Sizemore. Dodgers lead 2-0. Bottom half of the second inning. Ron Reed is starting to throw in the Phillies bullpen. Down 2-0 to Sizemore.
Well, the Phillies load him up here. Who knows? Danny Ozark might go to a pinch hitter. It would be kind of a surprise if he did.
3-0 to count to Sizemore. Pitcher Larry Christensen due up next. Really doubt that Danny would take Christensen out this early. But we'll see if Sizemore walks. 3-0 to count to him. He's taking all the way, and that loads the bases. Phillies have the bases loaded, 2 down. Larry Christensen will bat. Christensen during the regular season hit 135, 3 of them home runs, 1 of them a grand slam. And the Phillies clincher at Chicago.
Fly ball, very deep to right center. That's way back there. It is a home run. Larry Christensen, the pitcher, has just walloped a grand slam home run. Wow. Woo, boy. Maddox is in. Boone is in. Sizemore is in. Larry Christensen has just hit his 3rd home run of the year.
We have a winner. Harold Renner of Woodbury, New Jersey, has won $500. If Christensen hit a slam here, Harold would win $5,000. On the inside corner, 1 strike to Christensen. Bases loaded, 2 outs. He had a cut, no contact, and Hooten has a jump on him, 0-2. Dodgers lead it 2-0. This with a knuckle curve, 1-2. Oh, that was close.
That wasn't even close, Harry. I believe he not only fooled Christensen, he might have fooled the home plate umpire. That was a fastball right through the heart of the plate. Hooten has a good fastball today.
Hooten not very happy over that call, and Davey Lopes is going to come in and try to settle him down. Two and two the count to Larry Christensen. Bases loaded, 2 down. Fans coming to life here at Veterans Stadium. Jam-packed house, naturally. Another one that didn't miss by much. Little bit inside. Boy, that's 2 pitches that Hooten has thrown that have been oh so close to take. Fans now are really alive. 3-2 to Christensen, 2 outs, bases loaded. Low ball 4, he walked him to force in a run. Well, that's the intimidating influence of Philadelphia fans. I mean, they can hurt an opposing team just for the noise level that you hear. Tommy Lasorda is coming out.
Tommy Lasorda had something to say to Harry Wendelstedt at home plate. He wasn't happy about back-to-back calls. He'll try to settle his pitcher down a little bit, and I'm sure that the crowd here and possibly the unhappiness that Hooten felt on the ball calls at home plate must have upset him a little bit. He certainly didn't want to walk Christensen.
2-1 ball game. The Dodgers lead is cut in half. Los Angeles has Mike Garman up in the bullpen along with Rick Rhoden. Now Wendelstedt is going out, and I'm sure Tommy Lasorda is going to give him a little bit of a shot.
Well, it's Wendelstedt's job to keep the game going. He's a great shot of this sellout crowd, standing room only.
Tom Lasorda a little upset, and you can't really blame him. The fans are really alive. This is a part of the Phillies' home field advantage. Those fans, when the count got 3-2, it's just as if Christensen had hit a slam. Bake McBride, bases loaded. Low. Now Yeager's yelling at Wendelstedt. Hooten is obviously upset.
The other 2 pitches were probably a lot closer to the strike zone than the last one on McBride. That did go down low.
Low again, ball 2.
He's gone with a knuckle curve. Now he'll probably have to go to the fastball.
Fake going to take a pitch, or will he look?
No, he'll swing if he gets a good fastball to hit.
He got the fastball. He had a cut, and he fouled it back 2-1. Boy, listen to these fans. Low. Another knuckle curveball. 3-1. And this is a part of the home field advantage at Veterans Stadium. These fans are alive. It's only the 2nd inning. Listen to it. Listen to it.
And they're on their feet.
He got a fastball. Might have been out of the strike zone, but Fake was hacking at it.
Pitch it's hard to lay off because it's a pitch you can drive for distance. It was a little high, but if you hit it, it'll go a long way. It's a big pitch here.
3-2, bases loaded, 2 outs. They're on their feet. Runners breaking. Low, he walked him and forced in another run. Boone scores. This game is tied.
3 straight walks for Bert Hooten. Unusual for him. He has good control. Losing Christensen must have really shaken him. He lost Christensen on a 3-2 count. Tommy Lasorda not about to make a change yet.
2-2 ball game. Larry Bowe, the batter, bases remain loaded. Bert Hooten out there all alone. Some 58,000 fans on their feet.
Looks like Larry may be taking all the way, taking a strike anyway. He wasn't going to offer it that one, and it was way out of the zone.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Tie score 2-2. Ball 2. Hooten has just come unglued. He has come unglued. Tommy Lasorda trying to do anything to spur on his pitcher. Ball 3. The intimidating factor that is the Philadelphia fan is certainly a key factor in this inning.
Bo will look at 1, maybe 2.
3-0. Hooten may force in another run.
Oh, now Bo is unhappy. He thought it was ball 4.
That did look a little low, but it might be the old automatic. Bill DeMars.
Oh, boy.
He forces in another run. 3 straight runs forced in by Bert Hooten, and here comes Tom Lasorda, and this will be all for Hooten. 3-2, Phillies lead. An unbelievable chain of events here at Veterans Stadium.
Hooten had good stuff today, too. The good fastball and the good knuckle curve. 4 straight walks. It hurt Hooten when the bottom part of the order got on base. Boone single, Sizemore walk, Christensen walk. A pitching change for the Dodgers. The Phillies lead at 3-2. We'll be back in a moment.
Philly fans seized the opportunity for intimidation. They rose as one and celebrated 3 bases-loaded walks. Hooten was hooted off the mound.
This should be a 0-0 game. And Harry Wendell's there. I don't blame Lasorda for being mad. He really missed pitches on
he missed
Christmas.
2 in a row.
Jeez.
Look at him. He's really telling him.
I don't blame him. Missed the play at the plate. He missed 2 pitches to Christensen. This should be a 0-0 game. Big. Always got to get involved in it.
I can't believe that fastball, and he called a ball on Christensen. It was down the heart of the plate. Come on.
Are these fans?
Roden's a pitcher.
Are these fans? Did you see Carol Burnett last night? It's America's favorite funny lady and her hilarious pals every weeknight at 7. Carol Burnett and Friends here on Channel 17, the new one. Rick Roden was a starting pitcher all year for the Dodgers, coming in out of the bullpen. In a playoff 5-game series, he used 3 starters, so Roden relegated to the bullpen. And Rick Roden will come in and try to throw strikes. 16-10 his record during the regular year. 3.75 earned run mark in 31 starts. Bases loaded. 3 runs in, all of them forced in on walks. 2 outs. Phillies lead 3-2 second inning. This one has all the makings of a wild one. You're watching Phillies Championship Playoff Baseball here on WPHL TV, Channel 17 in Philadelphia. He popped him up. Foul, playable. Steve Yeager puts it away, and the Phillies are down. Roden throws one pitch and gets Mike Schmidt. Phillies bat around and take the lead. One hopper to Richie Hebner. Lopes is out. He didn't want to swing at the pitch, but he's out on one pitch. That'll bring up Bill Russell. He lined out.
Here's the check swing. This little guy, Davy Lopes, let me tell you, is a fine ball player. He has rapidly become a leader on that Dodger team. He is the team captain.
Well, you know, another key play in that 3-run Phillies second inning is that this man did not turn the double play, Rich. Had he been able to turn the double play on what was a dead double play ground ball, then Hooten's out of the inning.
Right, and it was a routine double play.
Russell pops it up. Mike Schmidt in foul ground. That's 2 down. That'll bring up Reggie Smith. He struck out his first time up. Reggie's had 2 hits in the playoffs, one of them a triple. Hit changed by Christensen. 1 strike to Reggie Smith. Fouled off the fastball. 0-2 to Smith. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Christensen. Smith the victim both times. Greg Luzinski leads off for the Phils. Bull singled his first time up. Phillies batted around in that second to score 3 runs, lead it 3-2. Luzinski off Rick Roden this year, 2 for 10, one of them a home run. 1-1 the count to Greg Luzinski. Fouled it off, a ball and 2 strikes. Fans 3, Dodgers 2. Fans were really a factor as Bert Hooten forced in 3 runs. Consecutive bases loaded walks. 2-2 the count to Greg Luzinski. Full count to Luzinski. He walked it. First walk issued by Roden. The 5th walk issued by Dodger pitching. That'll bring on Richie Hebner. Hebner grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up and what should have been a double play ball. Fly ball center field. Rick Monday coming on. Makes the running catch. Hebner is out. On the play, Luzinski will hold at first base. Gary Maddox, the batter, he struck out his first time up.
On Maddox, his first time up, Hooten went all fastballs with Maddox. He is a good off-speed pitcher. Roden with a good fastball. Probably no reason to change the pattern. Gary will probably look at a lot of fastballs.
Wow, the bat went way down the left field line. The ball to third base. They got the force on Luzinski. Maddox safe at first. Barrel of the bat all the way down the left field line. Went further than the ball.
Here's the Bull going into second base. Bull's had a couple of takeout slides there. Not a bad slide, but Maddox actually beat the relay just before it got into the glove of Garvey.
2 down, Bob Boone, the batter. He singled his first time up. Maddox might try it here. Fly ball center field. Easy play for Rick Monday. And the Phillies go down in the 3rd. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Andy Musser will be coming along at the end of 3.
The shadows from the stands, as you can see now, have moved beyond second base. Say grounded out to third base. Say, Garvey, and Baker to bat in the 4th inning for the Dodgers. Full count pitch, and it's lined. Gary Maddox can't get this one. Say on his way to second base. Here's Gary's throw. He is safe. He started his slide a little bit early. That'll go as a double for Say. And Say continues to be a tough customer for Larry Christensen.
Maddox trying for the ball. Center field right now is very tough sun field. I noticed Rick Mundy say with that waddle, that's why they call him the Penguin, that he didn't need to slide, but he did anyway.
And Steve Garvey at the plate. He singled to center field, scored in the second inning. Tom Lasorda had a little home cooking last night with Red Adams, his pitching coach. Ground ball to shortstop. It'll advance the runner to throw to first base in time for the out. On to third goes Say. Garvey grounds out.
Heads up base running there by Ron Say. The ball wasn't hit hard enough for Boa to make a play at third. I think Garvey broke his bat on the swing. Here's the guy that's been burning the Phillies pitching, Dusty Baker. Infield coming up.
Baker leading the Dodgers in runs batted in against the Phillies. He's got 5 of them. 4, of course, on the grand slam, but he has another one here this afternoon on a double to left center field. Here's a fly ball to right. Will it be deep enough? A long run for McBride. Bake coming hard. It's a foul ball, and he can't get it. Long run for Bake. And for the moment, at least, that may have saved a run. Little looper into shallow right field. Bake McBride can't get it. That'll score the tying run, although he had to wait. But Say crosses the plate. Say held up until that ball actually dropped in. A 3-3 ball game as Baker drops a single into right field.
And I believe he broke his bat, hit it around the trademark. That's 5 RBIs for Baker in this 6 RBIs in this 3-game set so far.
Phillies scouting reports indicated that Baker would be the hottest Dodger coming in. And those scouting reports have turned out to be entirely accurate. Rick Mundy at the plate. 1 out on the inning. Baker now at first. And the ball game tied 3-3. Here's Mundy. He didn't start the first game against left-handed pitching Steve Carlton. Glenn Burke was in center field, as he probably will be tomorrow night. Sliced down the left field way. It is a foul ball. That could have been a real problem. Hard hit ball and a base hit by Rick Mundy. Baker will hold at second base. 3 hits in the inning by the Dodgers. 1 out, and here comes Danny Ozark out of the Phillies dugout. Danny coming out. It's possible he might have the hook. Normally Ripplemeyer makes the first trip to the mound, but Danny's on his way out, and he is calling for Warren Brewster.
Tied here at 3-3 in the 4th inning, and a long way to go.
Warren Brewster worked 2 innings in the game Wednesday night at Dodger Stadium. He gave up 2 hits and a run, didn't walk anybody, and had 2 strikeouts. When Brew was first called up by the Phillies this year, he made his major league appearance, first appearance against the Los Angeles Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. So Danny Ozark hands Warren Brewster the baseball. 2 on, 1 out for the Dodgers. The game is tied. The ball gets away from Boone. The runners will each advance a base. Could be a pass ball because it was inside, but it looked like Boone probably should have caught that ball.
Yeager had to back off the plate, but you're right, it is a ball that should be handled. Now the Phillies might walk Yeager here and pitch to Rick Rhoden.
That's what they're going to do. Yeager will be given the intentional pass. A fly ball into shallow right center field. McBride has it on the run. Here comes the throw to the plate. Baker is out. What a great play. Baker out at the plate. A fly ball double play, and the inning is over. The Dodgers get 1 run, 3 hits, 2 men left.
Here it is, a perfect throw by McBride. The second one tossed out at home plate. Baker trying to knock the ball out of Boone's mitt, and you have to wonder how Boone held on because he did get jarred. But a big out. Another look at it. Boone waiting for him.
And the next time Los Angeles tried to score, Boone put on a tag that left no doubt.
Here's Sizemore. He walked and scored in the second inning. A bunt by Sizemore. It looks like a good one. Lopes gets it there just in time. Sizemore out. He got it by the mound, but Lopes made a good play.
Was a good play. He was moving in when Sizemore went up the bunt, and on this AstroTurf, the ball gets to the infielders in a hurry. Tommy Hutton's coming out here to bat for Warren Brewster.
Tommy Hutton has had a couple of at-bats in this series, has yet to get a hit. Tommy batted .309 during the year. There's a pop-up. Looks like Ron Say or Bill Russell. It's shortstop Russell in shallow left grabbing it for the out. Hutton is retired. And Bake McBride will bat. Ground ball to shortstop. Russell picks it off the AstroTurf. Low throw, but in time to Garvey, and the Phillies are retired 1-2-3 in the fourth. At the end of 4 innings, Phillies 3, Dodgers 3. Davey Lopes now facing Ron Reed, third Phillies pitcher. Lopes is 0 for 2 today, flied to center and grounded to first. Ron Reed worked in the last playoff game, worked 2 innings, gave up 2 hits and 1 run. Slapped to shortstop. Boas got it. Lopes is out. Sellout here at the Vet today, and standing room. The crowd will be over 60,000 for this one. Bill Russell to the plate. A humpback liner caught by Sizemore, and a foul ball caught by Boone. A ball slapped into shallow left field. It's going to be tough, and it's a base hit. Bull Bear hands the ball, and that'll be a double for Russell running all the way. A pop fly double into left field.
Thought the Bull might catch that ball had he kept going. It hung up there. Of course, he was playing Russell pretty well over into left center field. He had a long run. Once the ball hits that AstroTurf, have to wait for it to come down. That's why Russell got the extra base.
Here's Reggie Smith. He was struck out twice by Christensen. 2-0, the count to Reggie Smith. Gets a strike. Hit hard, but foul out of play, left side. Full count. He's out. Reggie Smith strikes out for the 3rd straight time.
Checked his swing, but it was a called 3rd strike. Hard to believe that Phillies pitching has 3 strikeouts, all against Reggie Smith, one of the best athletes on the field today.
Ron Say has doubled and scored. High ball 1. Looks like Reed's got good heat, Rich.
Yes, he does. He's thrown a fine fastball. He's mixing in a slider occasionally, and some kind of an off-speed pitch. He calls it a palm ball sometimes.
2-2. Big strikeout for Ron Reed, and the Dodgers are retired in the 5th inning. You win a $4,500 bonus for a total of $5,000. So stay with Channel 17 throughout the playoffs for all the action. A foul ball from Larry Boas, strike 1 as we start the Phillies' 5th inning of a ball game that's tied 3-3. Backhanded by Bill Russell. Larry Boas stung that ball pretty hard, but Russell stayed right with it, and Boas retired.
There's Russell going over for the backhand stab. Line drives hit in this series. A lot of them caught.
Mike Schmidt popped out to second, fouled out to the catcher. Inside 2-0, and we have another winner in playoff payoff. James R. Wentz of Palmyra, New Jersey. Congratulations, $500. Roden falls behind Schmidt, 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1 the count to Mike Schmidt. Mike gets aboard. Second walk given up by Roden. 6 Phillies have walked in this ball game.
That's right, they only have 2 base hits, but those 6 walks are just like getting singles, and when you get them together, Hooten walked 4 in a row. They're in that second inning, and that's why the Phillies are in this game.
Greg has been aboard both times with a single and a walk. Outside, snap throw to first, a better throw, and that would have been a close play. Schmidt bluffed going, and the ball fouls it back. Schmidt started to run, then pulled up abruptly. A little dance by Schmidt caused Roden to step off.
I doubt if Schmidt is going anywhere with Luzinski at bat.
It's a pop-up off the handle of the bat. Somebody will get it in foul ground. Ronce gets the call from pitcher Roden, and that's the second out of the inning. Luzinski fouls out to the third baseman, 2 down. And Tommy Lasorda happy about that pop-up. Richie Hebner next to be dealt with. It was Hebner's ground ball to second baseman Lopes in the second inning that looked like a double play grounder, and the Phillies would have been out 1-2-3 after the single by Luzinski, but they didn't turn that double play. Maddox struck out, but Boone singled and then started the parade of walks. And that's how the Phillies got their 3 run. Fly ball into right field. Lopes is going back, but it should be Smith's play, and he takes it for the out. In the Phillies' 5th inning, no runs, no hits, and 1 left. At the end of 5, it's all even. Garvey, Baker, and Monday, a tough inning for Ron Reed. A crowd today of 63,719 watching the ball game. Garvey grounds to shortstop. Boa gets it there in time. Steve is out. Here's Dusty Baker. Baker, they may get him out this time. It's a fly ball to center field. He has been tough. Maddox staring up at it, and he takes it for the out. Dusty Baker is retired. He had doubled and singled, getting RBIs each previous time at bat. 2 down in the 6th inning, and Rick Monday. Monday bothered by a bad back almost all year. He hurt his back diving for a ball at the Astrodome on the 31st of May. And he really was never the same after that. Monday batted .230 during the season. Ball and a strike on Monday. Reed gets it over the outside corner at Monday. I don't think he disagrees with the call, but he knows that was a tough pitch to try to hit. 2-2. The Dodgers again have 2 pitchers warming up. Left-hander Doug Rao, another of their starters, relegated to the bullpen for the series, and Charlie Huff, their knuckleballing right-hander. Here's a full count to Monday. The Dodger bullpen, 49 is Huff, and Rao the left-hander. Monday draws a walk. Only the second Dodger to walk today. The other was an intentional walk given to Yeager, and that's who's coming up next.
Catcher Steve Yeager.
Yeager singled in a run in the second inning, but then the Phillies nailed him at the plate. Hit hard. Schmidt has it. Will play for the force. He gets it there. Fine play by Mike Schmidt. Dodgers in the sixth inning. No runs, no hits, and one left. At the end of 5.5, it's still tied 3-3. Gary Maddox has struck out and grounded to third into a force. Gary Lee just back in the lineup today after suffering that knee injury on the final day of the year.
They're throwing Maddox all hard stuff inside.
Little looper into center field, not hit that hard. Monday is there for the out. One down in the sixth inning, and here's Bob Boone. He singled into left center and scored in the Phillies' 3-run second inning, and he is flied to center. Hard hit ball and a base hit. The second hit of the ball game for Boone, and the first hit for the Phillies off Rick Rhoden. The third hit of the game for the Phils. Sizemore will bat, and Tim McCarver is out in the on-deck circle to bat for Reed.
And Gene Garber throwing in the bullpen. If the Phillies could get something going this inning, McCarver would pinch hit, of course.
Sizemore has walked and scored. Last time up, he tried to bunt his way on, and Davey Lopes made a good play. Ground ball, it stays fair. Say gets it, a jump throw, safe! Well, Sizemore, who isn't very fast, Boone to second base, still had time to leg that one out as Say had to bounce his throw to first base.
Say not playing on the line. He did make a good play, but he couldn't set himself, couldn't get anything on the throw. And Sizemore a couple of steps by the bag, so Tim McCarver will come out to pinch hit for Ron Reed, who did a good job. The Phillies bullpen continues to throw goose-egg innings.
Tim McCarver, 1 for 3 in the series so far, plus a walk. Runners going. High fly ball to right field. Reggie Smith under. He takes it. Boone will not go anywhere. He stays at second, and that's the second out of the inning. So that's a big out for the Dodgers as they get McCarver to fly out. No advance by the runners, and Bake McBride will be the hitter. It's slapped to second base. Lopes has it, and he goes to Russell in time for the force out, and the Phillies come up empty in the sixth inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on base. Through 6, it's all even, 3-3.
Time at bat in the playoffs. Strike one on Goodson. It'll be Goodson, Lopes, and Russell here in the top of the 7th. Tied at 3-3. Goodson hit under 200 in the regular season. Strike 2 on the changeup. Smash towards second. Sizemore, and Goodson is out by a step. 1 down, 7th inning, and the batter will be the leadoff hitter, Davey Lopes. A 2-hopper to Boa. They ought to get him, and they do. 2 up, 2 down, 7th inning. Shortstop Bill Russell will bat. Russell has a double in 3 times at bat. Low hopper to Schmidt. Got him. Good job by Garber, and the Dodgers are down in order. Larry Bow is officially 0 for 2. He has a run batted in when he was walked with the bases loaded. Larry has 2 hits in the playoffs. Popped him up. Easy play for Davey Lopes. Bo is out. One down. The batter will be Schmidt. Fair ball to Say. Schmidt is out. 2 outs. And Lozinski will bat. Greg has a single, a walk, and he's popped out. Greg is officially 1 for 2. Has 3 hits and 9 times at bat in the 3 games. 2 outs and nobody on. The Bull will be thinking long ball. At the cut, but didn't hit it. Strike 1 on Lozinski. Rao ahead on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out on a good pitch, and the Phillies are down in order. At the end of 7 full innings, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies 3.
Gene Garber trying to put down the meat of this tough Dodger order. Reggie Smith has struck out all 3 times that he's been up. Hard hit ball, but Sizemore has it on 2 hops. Smith is out, 1 down in the 8th. That'll bring up Ron Say. Hard ground ball. Schmidt a great grab. Ron Say is out. A fine play by Mike Schmidt.
That's positioning there. Schmidt was guarding the line, and he was moving on the ball before it was hit. He actually caught the ball in foul territory. It went over the bag fair. And you'll do that. You'll go a little closer to that line late in the ball game. You want to cut down extra base hits.
That'll bring on Steve Garvey. Garvey is 1 for 3. For the series, 4 for 10. Change grounded to shortstop Larry Boa. Throws, and Garvey is out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers in the 8th. No runs, hits or errors. Suicide squeeze, and it wasn't on.
They won't suicide squeeze with nobody out. Yeager was looking for a pitch out, and that wasn't a pitch out. It was outside, but just barely. It was a ball that Boone almost could have reached out and swatted. And they're not going to suicide squeeze here with nobody out.
And we have a winner and payoff. Lisa Krug of Narberth has won $500. Gary Maddox, third base, nobody out. Ground ball to third. Nobody's going to score on that one. Oh, he throws it away. The Dodgers have totally come unglued. Maddox scores. Boone at second base. Say way over the head of Garvey, and the Dodgers have come apart at the seams.
Routine play. Ronnie Say, ordinarily an accurate arm, way over Garvey's head. He couldn't come close to it. So another gift run here, and the Phillies have a 2-run lead.
Boone at second base. Nobody out. Phillies lead it 5-3. There is no question that in this ballpark, the Philadelphia fans on their feet can certainly intimidate an opponent. That's been quite obvious today. Phillies lead 5-3. Boone at second base. Sizemore is 1 out of 2. Dropped the bat as if to bunt and took a strike. Todd McGraw is up in the Phillies bullpen.
I believe he'll be swinging. I don't think Danny Ozark wants to take Garber out of this game. Garber's the next hitter. I would think that Sizemore might swing away.
Boone, the runner at second base. Nobody out. Phillies lead at 5-3. Ground ball, sharply hit to third. Say holds him, throws out Sizemore at first base for out number 1. Gene Garber talking to Danny Ozark. He is going to bat. Garber will hit for himself. Garber gets a standing ovation. Gene Garber, who's pitched brilliant baseball all year for the Phils, gets a big round of applause. 1 out, Boone at second base. And the runner could score from third on a high-bounding ball by McBride. Be a sacrifice. Play goes Sosa to Garvey for out number 2. Bake McBride, the batter, with Boone at third base. And Tommy Lasorda coming out of the dugout. And this is going to be it for Elias Sosa. And he's calling for his left-hander, Lance Routson. Lance Routson, a left-hander, will come in to pitch to Bake McBride. Sosa leaves the ball game. Routson will come on. Bake McBride facing Lance Routson. Boone at third base, 2 outs. Bake nothing for 3. 1-0 to count to McBride. Phillies have scored a pair of runs here in the 8th. A double by Hebner, base hit by Maddox, and a couple of errors on the Dodgers have produced 2 runs. Bouncing ball. Say will have to hurry. Great play by Ron Say. Barehanded the ball.
The inspired Phillies rolled to a 5-3 lead going into the 9th, and the game seemed all but salted away.
9th inning. Good change up by Garber. 1 strike to Dusty Baker. Stays 0-2 to Dusty Baker. That ball hit president of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ground ball, short hop. Schmidt, a fine play by Mike Schmidt. Dusty Baker is out, 1 down. Schmidt may not have hit in this series, but was leather work. Here it is. Not an easy play. Short hop the ball nicely. He has saved so many runs with his glove. 1 down. That'll bring up Rick Monday. Monday has had 1 hit and 2 at-bats. He's also won. Vic Davalillo has moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit for Steve Yeager. 1-0 to count to Monday. Change up, ground ball, second base, should be 2 up. That's 2 out. Sizemore to Richie Hebner, 2 down in the 9th inning. Vic Davalillo will come out to bat for Steve Yeager. Vic Davalillo. Phillies didn't see him during the regular season. Dodgers picked him up in the second half. He had .313. As a pinch hitter, Davalillo was 4 for 14 during the regular season. He did hold a pinch hit record for most hits in a season until Jose Morales broke it. Way out in front of the changeup. 1 strike to Davalillo. 2 outs, 9th inning. Gene Garber in his 3rd inning. A drag bunt. It's a beauty by Davalillo. Sizemore tried to pull it off with a scoop, but no chance. A base hit for Vic Davalillo. 5 drag bunt singles by the little veteran Davalillo at first base. 2 outs, and Manny Mota, another pinch hitter extraordinary, coming out of the Dodger dugout to bat. Manny Mota. Mota hit .395. Here's a replay on that drag bunt. Just perfectly dragged by the crafty Davalillo. Sizemore had no chance. Manny Mota hit .395 during the regular season. Mota making his first appearance in championship series play. To Manny Mota. Davalillo first base, 2 outs. 9th inning, Phillies lead 5-3.
with the good slider. Garver has the jump on him, 0-2. That's the base runner, Davalillo, first base, 2 outs in the 9th inning. The fans are on their feet. Fans are shouting defense. What an incredible crowd here at Veterans Stadium. The 2-strike pitch, fly ball deep left. Luzinski going away back, and this ball is trapped by Luzinski. It's a double for Manny Mota. Gets away, coming in to score Davalillo. Mota will hold at third. I believe he's holding at third base. Luzinski could not pull it off. A double for Mota, and then an error as the ball got away. It's now a 5-4 ball game, and this game not over yet. Greg Luzinski way back to the fence. Greg didn't think it was going to go that far. Had he gone back to the fence, might have been able to catch it. But it's a 2-base hit. Now it gets away from Sizemore there for an error, enabling Davalillo to score. And Mota held at third base. So this game is not over yet. Manny Mota, a double, driving in Davalillo. Davalillo actually scores on the error. And I believe it'll be charged to Sizemore. Here it is again. Greg did not go back to the fence quickly enough, or he might have caught the ball. He traps it against the fence. Here's Davey Lopes, game on the line. Ground ball off Schmidt to Boa. A throw. Yes! No! Not in time! This game is tied. Not in time, and we have an argument. Manny Mota has tied the ball game and went off the glove of Schmidt to Larry Boa. What a recovery by Boa. We have an argument, and we'll see the play. Unbelievable circumstance. I don't know. I don't know. You call it. You call it. I don't know. Looked like a tie. If it was a tie, it was an accurate call. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. A base hit for Davey Lopes. This game is tied in the 9th inning, 5-5. What a championship series playoff this has been. Unbelievable. With 2 outs, the Dodgers have tied this game in the 9th. 5-5, and Bill Russell, the batter, and Davey Lopes at first base, always a threat to steal. That has been scored, a base hit for Lopes. Off the glove of Mike Schmidt to Boa. What a recovery by Boa. Mota scored. Here's Bill Russell, who is 1 out of 4. Throws the ball away at first base, and Davey Lopes moves up to second and will hold there. That'll be an error on somebody. So while the Dodgers came on glue earlier, the Phillies now are. An error on Richie Hebner. Lopes at second base with 2 outs. In the top of the 9th inning, score tied at 5. You're watching Championship Series baseball here on WPHL TV, Channel 17 in Philadelphia. What an incredible game. 5-5, 9th inning. Lopes now in scoring position at second base with 2 outs. Bill Russell, the batter, 1 out of 4. Ball and a strike. He missed with it. It's 2-1 to Bill Russell. You don't want to lose this guy. The always dangerous Reggie Smith is on deck. Davey Lopes, second base. Scored, tied, 5-5. Change up, grounded foul. Bat almost got Gene Garver. 2-2 the count to Bill Russell. Garver really had to skip rope to get out of the way of the flying bat. Well, whoever wins this ball game will certainly deserve it. Just a great battle between 2 outstanding clubs. Dodgers did not say die. With 2 outs in the 9th, they have come back to tie it. The 2-2 pitch, bouncing ball foul, stays 2-2 to Bill Russell. Looking ahead to the Phillies night, scheduled to bat Larry Boa, Mike Schmidt, Greg Luzinski. That's Dave Lopes at second base. He represents the go-ahead run. 2 outs, 9th inning.
Lopes is running. A base hit to center field, and Davy Lopes is going to score. And the Dodgers have taken a 6-5 lead in the ninth. What a comeback by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Davy Lopes scores on the base hit by Bill Russell and Reggie Smith, the batter. Scoring, and the Dodger dugout is alive. What a comeback by Los Angeles. With 2 outs in the ninth inning, a bunt single by Vic Davalillo, a double off the bat of Manny Mota. Davy Lopes a base hit, and Reggie Smith fouls one off. And Bill Russell a base hit to knock in the go-ahead run. Phillies will have one more shot at Los Angeles. Little bouncing ball back to Garber. That'll be the inning, but the Dodgers got 3 runs in the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 Philly errors in the inning, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of the ninth inning. It's Los Angeles 6, the Phillies 5.
2 quick outs left only a Mexican League refugee in the way of a win. Wily Vic Davalillo legged out a bunt. Still only 1 out remained as Manny Mota golfed a pitch to left. All Philadelphia held its breath. The season's most crucial play had gone against Philadelphia. A repeat shows Boa's remarkable recovery. Was he out or safe? All that really mattered was loss number 2.
Larry Boa, the first one to face Garman, ninth inning. 1 strike to Boa. 6-5, Los Angeles leading. Boa's nothing for 3 with a walk. Garman really throwing the baseball, throwing heat. Mike Schmidt to follow, and then Greg Luzinski. Bottom half of the ninth, Phillies down by a run. Boa pops it up. Bill Russell there. That is 1 out in the bottom half of the ninth inning. That'll bring on Mike Schmidt. Smitty is 0 for 3 with a walk. One down, bottom half of the ninth inning. Phillies trailing by a run, 6-5 in the ninth. Boy, this has been some ball game. The Phillies were 1 out away from victory. Fly ball center field, easy play for Glenn Burke. That's 2 down in the ninth inning. And it's up to Greg Luzinski to keep the game alive. Luzinski is 1 for 3. He has singled, walked, fouled out, and struck out. So the Dodgers now are 1 out away from winning. And it's up to the Bull to keep the game alive. We have a winner, Dick Leifert of Leola, Pennsylvania. Won $500 in playoff payoff. 2 down in the ninth inning. Luzinski hit by a pitch ball. Greg Luzinski hit by a pitch ball. Greg shakes it off. Garman didn't want to pitch to him. Here it is. Ball hit by a pitch. And that could cause a little static in this series. Greg Luzinski, first base. 2 outs. Richie Hebner, the batter. So it's on the shoulders of Hebner. We're going to get a pinch runner for Greg Luzinski. Jerry Martin coming out to run for it. Richie Hebner, 1 for 4, a double. He opened the Phillies' 2-run 8th inning with a double.
Running at first base for Greg Luzinski, number
Gary Martin coming in a pinch run for the ball at first base with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Richie Hebner. 2 outs, 9th inning. Bouncing ball to first. Ball game is over. The Dodgers win it by a score of 6-5. What a brilliant comeback by Los Angeles. Los Angeles coming back with 2 outs in the 9th inning. For the Phillies in the 9th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Los Angeles winning Game 3 of the playoffs and now go up 2-1 over the Phillies in championship series play.